back to my channel, and in today's video I'm just going to be doing an updated favourites video, just showing you everything that I've been loving over the past couple of months and things that have been keeping me busy, helping me fill my time given the current situation. And yeah, I'm just going to jump right into it because these intros always turn into like 5-minute long intros and they don't need to be. So let's just jump on into the video. So I'm first going to show you a couple of skincare products that have really helped me over the past few months. My skin was sort of becoming a bit dull, not necessarily dry or really, I wasn't getting a lot of breakouts or anything, but it was just quite dull and it just didn't look good. It didn't look bad, but it didn't look good basically. My first skincare favourite is the Paula's Choice 2% BHA liquid exfoliant, and this is salicylic acid. I saw this all over Instagram. It was coming up as an advert constantly for me. Did a bit of research into it, seen that a lot of people really liked it and said that it really helped to, you know, brighten up their skin and really helped with texture and those kind of things. So I thought I would give it a go. I got it in the 30ml size, which was I think about £9 or £10, but I really do think that this has been helping my skin. It goes without saying, for any sort of acids or anything that you are putting on your face, do a patch test, make sure it's not, you know, gonna really irritate your skin, and if it does irritate your skin, maybe try and introduce it gently, so once or twice a week. But yeah, I've been using this every night. I think it's really helping with my skin, helping keep it sort of looking bright and not dull. So yeah, I really like it. I think it's worth the money and I'm definitely going to repurchase the full size. My next skincare favourite is the Kiehl's Ultra Facial Cream. Now, I'm the type of person who, when I find something that I like, I stick to it. I was using the Clinique Moisture Surge for about 2 years non-stop. Then beginning of last year, I discovered the Dior, is it the Dior Hydra Life? I think it's the Dior Hydra Life. It's like in the wee bluey turquoisey green tub. Really like that, stuck with it for basically the entire year. I'm a creature of habit when it comes to moisturizers, and when I find one I like and doesn't irritate my skin and keeps my skin looking bright and fresh, I just stick to it. But Kiehl's were doing a great Black Friday sale. I think it was like 20 or 30% off a lot of their like core products. So when it was on sale, I thought, do you know what, I'm gonna give it a go. I've heard really good things about it and I love this. I really, really love this. I use it morning and night. When I'm trying out a new moisturizer, I tend to use it morning and night unless it's a really heavy one or a really light one, where you know light moisturizers are better for the morning time, heavy moisturizers are better for the evening time. But if it's a consistency like this, it's not too thick, not too light, it is sort of like the perfect consistency for using morning and night. When it's a consistency like this, I do like to sort of replace it in both of my skincare routines, because then I know if it's working, because obviously the moisturizer I was using prior was working. So if this wasn't working, like, I sort of wouldn't know. So I wanted to try out, use it morning and night, and I absolutely love this. As I was saying, it's not too heavy or too light, so you can use it morning and night. It sinks in really nicely and it doesn't feel greasy. It just feels so nice and moisturizing and refreshing, and I really like it. And I do think it's worth the money. So next I'm gonna jump into a few makeup favorites. I didn't realise these were all Dior, I'm so sorry. But Dior is just a makeup and skincare brand, as I was saying with the Dior Hydra Life Moisturiser. I really love it. It's just a brand where anything I try, I absolutely love when it comes to their cosmetics. So yeah, they are a staple in my everyday makeup routine. And the first product I'm going to talk about is the Dior Backstage Face and Body Foundation. I love this. I have the shade 2N, which is, it's kind of a little bit dark for me, but whenever I put concealer on and bronze up, it's perfect. I could have probably done with the shade below, but again, I bought it during the current situation and you can't really test things properly, which is fine, I totally understand. But yeah, could have done with a lighter shade, but anyway, it's still really good. I can make it work. It is such a natural finish. It's not too heavy. It's definitely not heavy. It is not a heavy foundation at all. It's a very light foundation. It's not cakey at all. It's so buildable. I would call this light to medium coverage, but you can really build it up, which I really love. And it just gives you the most natural, flawless looking, well, when I say flawless, like, it's still natural, but it covers everything that you want covered while still looking like your skin, which is really nice. So I really like this, highly recommend. So next I have a few lip products, and I was heavily influenced by Victoria from In The Fro on this. She did a vlog where she showed some of these products and I went ahead and bought them like literally instantly because I was like, they're so pretty. So it is the Rouge Dior matte lipstick in shade 100 Nude Look, and it is just this really gorgeous nude colour. Can you see that? But it is so pretty. It's like the perfect nude. It's quite pinky toned, which I really like because I suit pinky nudes a lot more than I do sort of more brown orange toned nudes. So this is absolutely perfect for me, and they've updated the packaging so it has like this really cool little, like, I don't know what you'd call it, but they've updated the packaging and it's really nice because I do have a lipstick from the old range, the old packaging, and I put them together and I was like, this just looks so much more elegant and high-end, and I absolutely love it. And the next one is actually the matching lip liner. It's actually what I have on my lips today. I just love it. It's obviously the perfect combination because they are both shade 100 Nude Look. They're supposed to go together. But anyway, this is the creamiest lip liner I've ever tried. I used to not really be a lip liner person because they're so drying on my lips, and I always felt that when I put a lip liner on, then a matte lipstick, it just, my lips like just shriveled up and they were like, please give me moisture. Not with these. These are so creamy but still really nicely matte, and I absolutely love them. And thank you, Victoria, for my newest favourite lip combo. And lastly, for makeup, I also have another lip product from Dior. When I was purchasing the Rouge Dior lipstick and the matching lip liner, I came across the Dior Lip Glow Oil in, so it's shade 1 Pink. This is really nice to wear over lipstick. I tried it on over this lip combination and it's really nice. It just gives the nicest sheen to the lips, and because it's such a light tint, it doesn't affect the colour too much, which I really like, but it's also so nice to wear on its own. It just like lifts your lips and it just makes them, oh, I don't know how to explain it, but it's basically, it's just really nice and it's really moisturising. It's kind of sticky when you first put it on, but then it sort of like dries down and it's not sticky after that, which is really nice. And yeah, I really like it. And when you wear it on its own as well, because it does have that slight pinky tint, just brightens up your lips a wee bit, and I really like it. And lastly, for beauty favourites, I'm going to talk about a fragrance I've been loving over the past couple of months, which is the Viktor & Rolf Flower Bomb. Now, my boyfriend bought me this for Christmas after plenty of hints and me basically sending him the link like multiple times a week. So I'm really glad he bought me it, but oh my goodness, I absolutely love this. This is now like my all-time favourite perfume, apart from Tom Ford's Santal Blush because that has a little special place in my heart. But yeah, this is so nice. It is such a nice scent and I can't rave about this enough. I absolutely love it. I can't believe it took me so long to try it, and now that I have, it is definitely a staple perfume in my collection. I think I've worn it basically every day since Christmas when I got it. So yeah, and it hasn't gone down that much either for how much I've worn it, like literally the tiniest bit, like this much, which is crazy. But yeah, absolutely love that. Next I'm going to move on to a few lifestyle favourites, and I'm actually going to start with like foodie kind of health favourites. My first health favourite would be actually Chrissy Cella's Tone and Sculpt app. I was a really avid gym goer before everything shut down and gyms closed, and literally throughout every lockdown I haven't found a home workout program that I've loved or I've liked or I felt is working for me. So I took up running, and I really love running. It's so good for me mentally and physically. I feel so much fitter. However, I really did miss the sort of strength training that I was getting from the gym and the results I was seeing from the gym, and I just really missed all of that. So I really wanted to find a program that I loved and that would give me the same feeling that I got in the gym at home. And it literally took me up until last month to try Chrissy's Tone and Sculpt app. I followed her on Instagram for a few months. I've seen so many people rave about the app and how so many people just felt so much better mentally for it and physically. Finally bit the bullet, got myself a subscription and I absolutely love it. I'm doing the Sculpt It guide from the app, and it's really nice because it's circuit training, but it's more focused on strength within those circuits as opposed to HIIT, which I really like. Don't get me wrong, I do love HIIT workouts. I love Maeve Madden's HIIT workouts, but I do sort of really prefer that strength aspect. So yeah, I've really been enjoying it. Let me know if you'd like a video on the app and how I've been finding it, like my results, that kind of thing. I'd be happy to do that. But yeah, I've been really loving it. Following on from that, a new favourite is protein smoothies. I was never a protein girl. I was kind of a bit scared of it when I was at the gym, but recently I decided not to eat as much meat. So I thought, right, I kind of need to get that protein from somewhere else. So I got myself the vanilla protein powder from My Protein, and I've been loving it in a smoothie. I've been making it with spinach, pineapple, banana, coconut water, and the protein, and I absolutely really love it. It tastes so good, and it's actually really filling, so it's a nice snack. But it tastes so good and it's healthy, so that's a winner. On the opposite end of the spectrum, life's all about balance. I'm all about that healthy balance within your food. So these are a newfound favourite of mine actually. They're the Lotus Biscoff like cream biscuits. They're basically like an Oreo but with Biscoff, and they're insane. They're so nice. They have that Biscoff like spread in the middle, and it's between obviously two Biscoff biscuits, and they are the best thing ever. I love them, and I'm surprised this packet has lasted me so long because I absolutely love them. So that's it for health food favourites. I'm going to finish off with some entertainment favourites, things that have been keeping me busy and filling my time. First is obviously music, and my first music favourite is Evermore by Taylor Swift because it is the best album I've heard in a very, very long time. Obviously Folklore too, but Evermore for me is just like Champagne Problems, No Body No Crime. Like the fact we have had 2 Taylor Swift and Haim collabs in the past like what 2-3 months is crazy, and I really appreciate it. But yeah, Ivy, long story short, like this album is just amazing. I still have it in the wrapper because I have been listening to it on Spotify, but yes, I did buy the CD and the vinyl. I'm not going to talk about that, but yeah. TV, I have been obsessed with Schitt's Creek. It is the best show I think I've ever watched. It's taken over Friends for me in the comedy genre. Like Friends used to be my favourite show, my comfort show, the one I just turned on, you know, when I wanted something in the background. Nope, that's Schitt's Creek now. It's just, oh my god, it's such a good show. The way they talk about issues and things going on in the world, but it's still quite lighthearted and funny, but it also has a real like an aspect of realism to it. I really love it. It's great and I would highly recommend. So I think to finish off, I'm gonna tell you about 2 book favourites that I have finished in the past month. So the first one is You're Not Special by Megan Rinks, and it's basically like her biography kind of. Biographies for me are quite very hit and miss. They're either really good and they really hit the mark, or they're quite braggy and you're like, oh, like I don't want like a rundown of your entire life. Like I want to be pulled in and I want things to interest me, and I know that some people do really love that, but for me I like a sort of more personal aspect to a biography, which this definitely has. She touches on anxiety, depression, the relationship with her parents, what she went through in college, which is crazy. She's very, very real in this, and she's so funny. I think she's really, really, really hit the nail on the head with this book. It's the right level of sort of personal where she's telling you about her life. You can tell this might have been quite hard for her to write. I do follow her on Instagram and stuff, and seeing the book actually come to life was really nice, and it was really nice to see her sort of be able to release it and sort of have that relief or closure for herself. I don't want to speak for her and how she feels about releasing the book, but really resonated with a lot of the stuff in here. And yeah, I would highly recommend. I think she really deserves people to read this and pick it up. So yeah, And lastly, another book that I really enjoyed was The Magpie Society, One for Sorrow. Now this is written by Zoe Sugg and Amy McCulloch, and it's basically a murder mystery. I finished this in 2 days. It has 325 pages and I finished it in 2 days. It sucked me in. There were just so many twists and things that you didn't expect. They weren't done in a way where it was a twist and you were like, wait, what? Where did that? It wasn't like for shock factor. The twists and turns in this book were so well done and it really kept me on my toes the entire way through. I'm not going to say too much about it because it obviously is a murder mystery. I don't want to give too much away. I have a tendency to accidentally spoil things, so I'm not going to do that, but I would highly recommend. And the second book's coming out this year, so now's the time to pick it up and read it. So that is everything that I've been loving over the past couple of months. Please like the video if you enjoyed. Click the subscribe button down below if you'd like to stick around and see more of me. I really hope you do. Let me know in the comments below anything that you've been loving over the past couple of months, anything that's sort of been helping you fill your time during what we're going through. And yeah, I really hope to see you in my next video. Bye everyone.